today, listen, we're just getting back in the groove. You know, this is our first one in 2020. You want my mic to be on? You want me to do it again? Who has the most house listed on this street? Lou Ryan, house number 2, South Linwood. Stop in my favorite floral shop to discuss the spring market in real estate. Competition for housing is so high that our spring market is here right now. So says Tom Sabonis, the president for Howard Hanna, Pennsylvania region. Do you need to list? Do you need to buy? So I'm probably going to guess you know a realtor. Can I ask you a question? Do you know any real estate agents?
Yes, I do.
Do you know more than one?
Yes.
All right, terrific. Thank you so much.
Hi.
Can I ask you a question? I'm just wondering if you know any real estate agents.
I happen to be one.
Oh my God. See? Perfect. Thanks so much. I have to ask you a question.
Go ahead.
Do you know a real estate agent?
Yeah.
More than one?
No. Lou Ryan.
Just so happens I ran into someone who I work with. Can I ask you a quick question?
Sure.
Do you know any real estate agents?
Well, we just actually moved here in August from Rochester, New York, so.
So you do know at least one real estate. Can I ask you a quick question?
Sure.
Do you know any real estate agents?
Yes.
Great, thank you. That's all I was interested in. Thanks so much. Hi. It's easy to know a real estate agent or 2 or 3, as I showed you on our On the Street reporting. There are roughly 2 million real estate agents in the United States. Pennsylvania has about 27,000. With our state population, that'd be about 1 realtor for every 450 people. But selecting your neighbor's cousin or your brother's buddy from college isn't probably your best idea, even if they have their license. Getting a recommendation is wonderful. Even if they give you glowing reviews, you need to do some due diligence on the agents they have recommended. Today, I'm going to give you 6 tips on how to pick the best realtor for you. It's interesting to note that there are the same number of licensed doctors in Pennsylvania as there are realtors. How important is your financial health compared to your physical health? I think they're about one and the same. Would you choose your doctor the same way you choose a realtor? So the 6 tips for picking the right real estate agent for you start with number 1. Dig into their online presence. Google the agent. Find out as much as you can. Do they come up easily? Are they easy to find? What do their websites look like? Can you find their current listings online? How many websites are they advertised on? I think it's important to add here, there are a lot of websites that tell you they can find the perfect agent for you. HomeLight, there's a few other ones out there. Those are paid sites. Realtors pay for those sites for their name to come up, to lead generate for them. So be careful when you're looking into those sites. You shouldn't have to pay to find the right realtor for you. Visit an open house. It's often a good place to see them in their natural habitat. Talk to them. Find out more about what they know about the community. You might be looking for a house in that community. Dig deep into their credentials, their history in terms of sales, etc. Check their reviews, but don't really zone in on the reviews. There's lots of different experiences in real estate. Tip number 1, make sure that you do your due diligence by digging in to the real estate agents online. Tip 2, pick a real estate agent that's comfortable communicating with you how you like to communicate, via email, text, phone conversations. While you're interviewing the agent, find out what the best way is that they're willing to communicate to you. It's important that they get back to you in a way that's comfortable for you. Tip 3, make sure that your agent has a strong support system. It's a comfort to know that your agent can get you any recommendations for handyman, for mortgage bankers, for anything that you might need. It's also a help if your agent has maybe an assistant or another agent that works with them. So when something happens urgently and you need them to be there for you, someone from the team will be able to help you. Tip number 3, make sure they have a good support system. Tip number 4, don't let the agent simply tell you what you want to hear. You might want to hear what the price of your house should be, what you feel like it should be. It's easy to pick an agent that will tell you what you want to hear, but you want to have a realistic number. Homeowners, on average, overestimate the value of their homes by about 8%. That's a lot in this market. A market that's moving like this, you don't want your price to be incorrect when you first get it listed. Setting the wrong price is costly to the seller. Look for agents that aren't just telling you what you want to hear, but who are basing their pricing opinions on actual statistical information. And they can back up that with comparable data. Tip number 4. Number 5, quiz them on the local market. You need a good idea of where you're going to buy and what you want to buy. It's very important that you get the agent's ability to understand the market inside and out. As you're interviewing, ask questions about where you want to live. Find out what they know about the housing market, about the product that's available, about what's sold. What are the current average sales prices? Are there a lot of inventory? Are a lot of buyers interested in a particular market? You should leave feeling confident in their answers. Tip number 6, be certain they can back up their claims with real estate data. Number of sales, list versus sales price, days on the market, average sales price, and any kind of professional rankings. Very important. 6 tips. Picking a real estate agent is no laughing matter. Before you pick your neighbor's daughter or your brother's buddy from college, you need to make sure you've done your research and your recommendations to make sure it's the right realtor for you. And you got to feel comfortable with that person, making sure they're knowledgeable and informed with the market. Your success and overall experience with picking a realtor depend on it. Thank you to my seller of 26 South Linwood, Crafton, Pennsylvania, for allowing us to shoot here today.